everybody, it's Anne here from positivelypapercraft.co.uk, and I'm back again with another tutorial. And if you remember the other day we made that lovely mini album exploding box, and then I thought, well, I wonder if there's anything else I can do with that. So I don't have a completed one to show you, but I'm going to give you the idea of what it will be. So I thought it would be quite nice to do like a little mini kind of drawer or a matchbox of some type, and then what will happen is we'll have our little mats here for our photographs, which will then sit inside of the box, but then you can also pull it out to put your photographs on or whatever, and then maybe even just have it on your desk or whatever. So that's the kind of thing that we're going to make today. So I've got quite a few pieces here, but I'm just going to go through one at a time. So I've decided to do it in the lovely lipstick, which is one of the new in colours. Absolutely beautiful colour. So these are like the little insert flaps for our little thing that's going to sit in the box. But what I've done is I've cut a piece of chipboard, and that's what I'm going to sit these on, so that it's nice and sturdy to lift it in and out. So I'll go through them one at a time. So the first thing I've got is a piece of thick Whisper White, and this is 11 by 8 inches, okay, and this is going to be for like our drawer base. So we're going to score it. Right, so we are going to score this on the long side, okay, at 2 inches and 4 inches, and then just turn it all the way around so your score lines are now there, and then again just score at 2 and 4, and that's because we're going to reinforce it. And then on the short side you just want to score at 2 and 6. Excuse me. So that middle bit there is going to be our box. And then we're going to fold and burnish it. Right, so it's going to kind of, the sides are going to be reinforced with these bits here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut away this bottom square here, and we're going to cut up this one. So we're just making a little reinforced box really. Okay, and we're going to remove a little bit from there. Alright. Do the same on this side. And just remove a little bit of that. So you should now have that. Turn it all the way around and repeat the same on the other side. So you should have that now. Okay, I'll get rid of these and we'll put this together. So it's just going to fold up like this, like this. They're going to go around there just to reinforce it a bit, okay? So I'm going to use some Tombow to put it together. So I want some glue on here. So I'm just going to fold that up to there. As you can see, those two little flaps there now reinforce the front piece. Okay, so it's a really sturdy little box. And then we need glue on here and here. And just do the same to these two pieces here. Okay. And then you just want some glue on these two big flaps here. Alright, and we're going to press them down. So you've got a really strong little box now. Really solid box that. Okay, so I've got a little piece of chipboard, which again I always say, but it's true, I got it from my DSP. I always keep them. And this measures, it measures roughly 2 7/8, no, I would say 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. I've got a piece of the new In Colour DSP. This is the lovely lipstick, and this measures 4 7/8 by 5 7/8, and I've already put some tape on the back. And what we're going to do is we're going to score this on all 4 sides at 1 inch. And this is going to cover our chipboard. So just 1 inch on all 4 sides. Okay. And then the little piece of chipboard should just sit nicely in the middle there, which it does. So I'm going to peel the tape off here. And I'm going to stick it in the middle of my little scored section. Just like that. Okay, and these will obviously fold over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some tape. Where have I put my tape? I'm going to put 4 pieces. Right, and then I'm going to cut the corners like this. So you should end up with that. And they're going to fold round just like this, okay? So I'm going to peel the tape and I'm going to just stick that down. I'm going to do the same with the opposite one. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to press it in the sides like that. So that when I bring this over, that stays nice and neat. There we go. And then the same, this one, just press them in there. And there is our little chipboard mat for our pictures. And then I've got a little piece which is 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and that is just going to go on the back to cover any little bits showing. So I'm just going to put some glue on there. And I'm just going to try and get this in the middle. I mean, it's only the back, it's just, I suppose, if anybody lifts it up underneath, at least it's nice and tidy. There, so that is what our little photos are going to sit on. Now, what I've done is I've cut 16 of these, I think it's enough, and what they need to measure is 2 3/4 by 2 1/4 inches. On the short side, you're going to score at 1/4 inch, alright? And I've just used a little punch for the edges. And just like the album we did the other day, we're going to put a little bit of glue on there, and we're just going to glue them on to here, like this. Okay, so I'll do a few, and then I'll do the rest, otherwise it'll take forever. So just put a bit of glue like that along there, and then we're just going to stick it quite close to the edge, just like that. Just hold that down, and you can lift it up and you can see, just press that down, right? And again, you're going to take another one with glue. We're going to stick this one just onto, put it up just to the end, that bit there. Again, just press that one down and open it up. Okay, so that's what your little photos are going to sit on. And then if you just keep doing that all the way along, really easy, but obviously it's not quick because, you know, you've got quite a lot of little bits to stick on, but they make beautiful little gifts, and I think it's something different as well than just a, you know, just a normal little album. It's something a bit fun, isn't it, really? I think these would be good for little babies and stuff, because you could put, like, you know, decorate it with cute little baby things. I think they would look really nice. So I've done 4 there. Okay, so I'm just going to continue along till the end, glue all them on, and I'll be back when it's done. Okay, there we go. I have stuck all of them in. That's what you will end up with. And I think it reminds me of, do you know those little things you have where, I don't think people use them as much, but you used to put your toast in on a morning, like, and just pull a piece of toast out. That's what it reminds me of. But yeah, that's what I've done. So I did 16, but you would get 17 on there if you want to do 17 instead. And what I did was using the, I think it's the tailored tag punch, I just cut some out in Whisper White, and I just stamped some cute little things on, like fabulous, birthday, adorable, and so forth. And I just thought it would be nice to have something on the back. I mean, you don't have to do that, but you could. And this one's got happy, and I used this set a lot actually, with the tabs for everything. It's just got some really cute little things on. So I've got one more. I mean, you can always add them at another time when you know what photographs you're having in, or you know, whatever you want to do, but I thought it would be quite nice. So I've got happy, just going to pop that on there, and then I have got lots of spares that I punched out if I decide I want to have any more on. So there we go. Really, really cute. I love this idea. And it's quite sturdy because obviously it's on chipboard at the back. So the little box, this is a really strong little box, especially because I've made it with Whisper White and then reinforced it. So with a bit of luck, this will just drop in there, and it does. So, and then obviously the idea is you've got that in there, but then, you know, if you want to do whatever you want with it, take it out or whatever, you can just sit it like that. But then at least you know it's got its own little box to keep them in. So the lid is lovely lipstick. It needs to measure 4 inches, well, yeah, 4 inches by 11, and I've already scored it. And you're going to score it on the long side at 2 inches, alright, 5 inches, 7 1/8, and 10 1/8. And what I've done is I have cut out some more of the DSP, because it's going to just slide like that. So that's going to be the top of my box. So I'm going to have a piece on here. So I've got one piece which is 3 inches by 4 inches, and I've got 2 pieces for the sides which are 2 inches by 4 inches. So we're just going to quickly stick them on. How sweet is this? And then I thought, so we could open it, what we can do is we can punch a little finger hole. I've got a 1 1/4 punch, and I'm just going to punch a finger hole about there, I think. Oh, that was tight. Alright, little finger hole. And then I had also made a sweet little bow from one of the new In Colour ribbons. This is obviously the lovely lipstick, and I'm just going to use a little glue dot for that. put a little glue dot underneath there, and I'm going to attempt to stick this in the middle of the little box. Oh, I love this, it's gorgeous. And with this box being reinforced and made with the thick Whisper White, it really looks so professional, and it feels so professional as well. So I'm going to just pop my little bits in there. Oh, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I love that. And then you can just pop it open with your little finger hole. So what I did as well was, using the new Springtime Impressions, I've cut out 3 butterflies. I've cut one in Whisper White, I've cut one in Lovely Lipstick, and then I cut one in Vellum. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to layer the whole 3 together, and I'm just going to have them sitting on the top of the box. So I'm just going to use a bit of Tombow. I'm going to have the Whisper White, then the Lovely Lipstick, and then the Vellum one on the top of that. Oops. Alright, so we've just got a nice layer of 3 butterflies, and then they are going to get stuck onto the top of my box. I might have them on an angle. No, I think I'll just have them in the middle. These would make gorgeous little gifts. Such a novel little idea, I think, really, aren't they? And I think I will pop some little pearls in the middle of the butterfly. 3 little pearls. There we go. I hope you will have a try at making this. I think it is just such a really sweet little box. I really do. You can have all your little photographs. I mean, obviously it'll only hold small little photographs, but I think it would just be great to sit on your desk, or as I said, you could also just have it sitting out like that if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you, because you've got that strong chipboard base on the bottom. So yeah, there's another little idea. So all the info will be on my blog, and I will be back again on well, tomorrow with a Memories and More Monday. So thanks for watching, take care, and bye for now.